You're right, they're tethered up. They're pretty speedy. Bounty's slower than shit. So the real question, though, here is, can Thug clean this up?
Don't think so.
So,
Doesn't have brown boots. They're out of there.
are you positivo?
Yeah. I don't think so. Can he just run?
He's got
off.
a spirit sucky on Witch Doctor. He's about to blast him. He'll get off a couple auto attacks.
So
maybe
fast.
he can't.
Later.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at this. Hanskin's even gonna give him some right clicks. Like, aha, take the slow.
He didn't even try with the Crypt Swarm. Alright, I guess I was overexcited. Well, goddamn.
Dota 2, the video game. More pulls from Skylark. Jonas, of course, can contest. This section's really close right now, dude. 17, 14, 13, 13, 12.
Yeah. So far, pretty comparable. Somebody said in chat, crazy this is on Sayori's channel and Slacks is running a gong show on the main channel. What the hell? What is a gong show? I'm not sure I even want to know.
It's not good.
It sounds serious.
You don't know the Gong Show?
No, what is the gong show?
It was an old show from like the 70s or something where people used to go on like a talent show, and when they, if they were really bad, they banged the gong. I think that's what that reference is. And so it was called the Gong Show. You never want to get gonged.
So it's like you bring on guests, and then if they suck, you gong them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they get like dragged off. It was like the original America's Got Talent.
With a twist.
With a gong.
Physically kick you off the stage and deafen you with a gong.
Casket
Up top. Uh-oh, Spartan, goo, he's dead. Madara, he'll be just fine. Okay there. Ooh-hee. This LC is farming so well. Off lane LC, Jonas #1 on the charts.
1976 to 1980. The Gong Show.
Wow, I missed that. This whole time I could have been watching reruns of the Gong Show.
The show is what else is it? I wonder if I was right here.
Jonas. Time, next target perhaps. They do not have dust. Oh yes they do, Wisp has it. Still, that's a nice kill for the Dire. That'll make it 3-0.
Upon researching the Gong Show, I appear to have been correct.
Very nice. Very nice.
We learned something today, guys. What else did we learn today? We had some other learning experience.
We learned something about the mechanics of Comfort and Storm Spirit. We learned something about
what a great day.
The mechanic in which towers get kills when people die.
Yeah, that was a good one.
People nearby.
What a great 12 hours of Dota it's been.
That's about all I can remember learning in the last 12 hours, but we'll call it a win.
Big day.
Big day.
So, Arcane Rune and level 6 here for Thug. He's put the point in already, though, so not going to try and use the value.
Okay. That's a little
It's kind of
surprising.
Understandable.
It's understandable, but I don't know.
It's so tempting with the Arcane Rune.
Yeah,
though.
dude.
You're just like, do I take level 6 ulti? Like, can I do
go
something?
for that every time. If I
my
get
team
Arcane, I'm like,
coming?
all right, guys, we're doing this shit. We're taking 2 towers. Let's go.
Yeah.
I also get overexcited.
They now brought the Darkseer up, though, so we get our big combination.
Yep.
Really nice with his early levels given to him in the safe lane, too. Level
LC I would never have picked. Especially not like an solo off-lane LC. I'm sure he would do well, but 50 CS at was it cut off 8 minutes?
Zoning outs. Madara really hard too.
Yeah. Skylark up top. Trying to cut the wave. Has a friend nearby. But Dire have a sentry ward down here. They need to be somewhat careful. EGM trying to hide in the fog. He is level 4. That's a level 2 cast now. Coming in onto Skylark. There's the tether across. They want this surge. The wisp balls are too much. And skin. It's
they have dust too if they get lucky with the... Oh wait, they can see that.
They
dust on the storm too?
might have him. No, it's close.
Did they pass
They caught him.
Oh, he hits them too. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I thought it was like
had
super next level. I thought they passed it to the Io, but Io hits them too.
No, he had some. Yeah.
So you can see Bounty's dust or smokes. What's it called? Ghost walk, right? They're all just not wind walk, right? So when he shadow walks, you can see it, even if he's in.
Like you see the little flame.
Yeah. For you people who don't play Bounty or play against him enough.
Basically, it's like a 0.5 second animation where he like kind of it looks fiery, and yeah, you see it. It's not flawless.
Just poofs. So good plays there.
You can still do the double attack thing with Bounty, right? During the fade time.
As long as it's level 2, right? The shorter fade time. Or sorry, longer fade time.
Oh, here we go, the duel. This is a crazy, chaotic fight. It looks like Ad Finem is starting to come out ahead, but it's 2 for 2. They've got the superior resources. Jonas running out. He does have some quick charges, but now Limp's here. He's starting to clean things up. Thug getting very low, and it looks like the Dire will start to come out ahead now. Darkseer trying to make the run. Madara gets a crit as he jumps back in. Well timed there, bro. Skylark on the run, but the dagger slowing down Jonas. Moment. But Loda's here. It could still turn either way. Wisp on the way. They've got the bonus movement speed. Spartan will play Sacrificial Lamb. Wisp now in trouble as Madara.
That turn with the heal.
But they do lose the Warlock. Madara.
Oh my god, this is so worse.
He gets him down. He gets the crits. The cast not going to be bouncing around. It's an ultra kill for Madara. What a ridiculous fight.
That was sick.
It's a
just gets all these kills. Like, and the Warlock stacking himself just running in to make sure he gets the heal Madara. Huge, he comes back in at full HP. And level 2 heal. Wow, Warlock. Good hero.
yeah, dude.
Those were some timely crits though. Like, very, very fortunate, Mr. Madara. That's what separates the good PA players, you know? Luck. I mean, skillful priming of crits. Metal coffee.
Yes, sorry. No, I got excited. Dota 2 Lounge is asking about our schedule so they can feature our stream of real commentary. Heyo!
Heyo!
Slam dunk on those Dota 2 casters. not Blitz.
No, we love you, Blitz.
Love you, Blitz. You the man.
The man. The best. Please don't leave us. Oh, Madara. He can build into his Deso. One would presume. Solid item. They wanted to group up a little earlier. Could go for a Vlad. It's a Greek banking website. Thanks, Jason the Lamb.
Would you believe me if I told you that Loader's considering an armlet?
On a life stealer?
Get out of town.
Explain that.
Get out of town,
I
Brown.
don't know about that one. That seems a little far. Oh my god, he did it.
He done did it at 12 minutes, no less.
Did you ever see the thread? I was doing open qualifier casting, and someone made a thread on Reddit, and in the title he put in the little square brackets, cringe, do mop packs the caster, ... And it said, and he talked about how Shadow Demon and Mirana has been a combo for like 3 years, as he put it, whereas it's been in forever for like 5 years. Because I made a joke during my cast where it was like, it looks like Shadow Demon Mirana, wow, what a cool combo. Like, they did the gank, right? They did like the disruption into arrow, and I acted all surprised. And this guy actually made this big ass thread on Reddit. with cringe in the little brackets.
Yeah, dude, cringe is the sick buzzword. You make any joke that somebody doesn't get, and it's instantly cringe.
Cringe, haha.
Go. Well, actually, it's been around.
I'll try to remember to link it in 5 minutes to the chat because it's like my favorite thing ever.
No, those are good, man. I love that. I also love when people just forget that humor is a spectrum, which is also a great thing, you know? Some people like certain types of humor, some people like others, and that objective, like, yeah, well, maybe people don't come because your jokes aren't funny. Like, you see that post on Reddit the other day with Slacks, thank you for your okay but mostly bad jokes on Dream League. It's like, what is wrong with you, dude? Why is this thread upvoted? Why are you here? What is happening? Where are we? Well, speaking of Armlet, LC not getting it this game. Jonas making you proud here, Trent. Blade Mail Blink.
He's the man. No, that's Armlet. Shenanigans.
Skidoo ba ba da ba. Skidoo doo. Game is still strikingly even. Alliance with a 2,500 net worth lead, but the farm distribution is still looking pretty okay for Ad Finem. It's really a gap in the supports right now. This Wisp has gotten surprising amount of farm relative to everybody else. Bounty Hunter is now level 6 though. This is a big turning point for Ad Finem. He's had a pretty slow game, but as we know, Track, a spell that can turn around the most impossible of matches. And they've also got the Rock.
The Rock. Can't stop the Rock. The RPA. Yep. All right. We're just going chill. Going Deso. Nothing crazy. No Vlads or anything wild. Standard items here. Nice wraparound from Thug onto Loda. Slow with the dagger. No time to rage. Nice silence play by
Nice
Thug
silence.
Master.
Is under attack.
Oh! Oh, they won.
Come on, guys. We need this. We need
Dire's
this.
tower
that's-
is under attack.
Oh, God. That hurts. That was a big rotation, too. That was their first track kill.
Dire's structures
Did they cancel
are
that relocate?
fortified.
Yeah, they messed up a relocate save.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Loda didn't go with it.
Almost catches the silence. Mistimes it, though. I think they finish off this tower and then pop the Thug ult to the second tower. I think that's the play here. Do you
Dire's
concur?
bottom tower has fallen.
Just keep going, sorry? Yeah, you pop the ulti? Yeah.
Yeah, pop the ulti and go, baby. Pedal to the metal. Let's do this thing.
Radiant structures
Come on, where's the ult? Bring the babies. Alright, slow rolling it. I can respect that. There's an opportunity cost here. The tier 1s in the other lanes taking some damage. Like, I'm surprised they haven't just used Exorcism.
I don't even know if they... I don't know. They do push a lot faster with it. But yeah, losing mid, this is pretty painful.
Like, you gotta do something here. You can't just stalemate at this tower. They have all their ultimates. They want to take a fight, but they don't want to force it. But you can at least pressure the tower. Here it is.
Wow, Limp is catching up fast.
But look, the 2 towers are gonna die. PA gets the Witch Doctor. Sorry about that. Loda, he gets pushed back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And now they should be able to finish off this tier 2. Swift comes out, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And he gets the last hit.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Limp Dota. Okay. So having the Bloodstone, nice mana regen, can control around the pit pretty nicely too for the Dire side now. Warlock ulti is gonna be big. One big silence play from the DP can still be very dangerous for him though. And maybe next time now stalking up the Storm Spirit. He has an Invis rune too though. This is like an impossible kill.
yeah. This is a pretty well-timed Bloodstone, though. 16 minutes. Really not too shabby. Limp number 2 on net worth, just barely behind the PA.
Yeah, they've been just leapfrogging each other for a little while now here too, so impressive for the Storm, I would say. Badar still 5-on-1. Oh, I have him in the longest kill streak. Is anyone else close? My thoughts was that even if Alliance wins, okay, you ready for this? This is my logic. Even if they win, at some point you're gonna get Warlock ultied and die, like as your hero, more than likely. So it's hard to keep a streak going.
Okay. Well,
No?
so I still have Limp as mine, and he only has 1 kill so far. He hasn't really started killing people yet.
You're holding out hope.
So dude, if they start winning this, they kill Madara, he goes on a godlike streak. I think Storm could do it. I think Storm is a good, like, if you're gonna pick a hero for, you know, highest streak, he's a good snowball hero. I think, like, generally speaking, that's a relatively safe bet. You know, aside from specific hero player combos and that kind of stuff. Go Saber on the
Radiant's
Life
bottom
Stealer
tower
now.
is under attack.
This game has more kills than the last couple we casted, but it feels kind of slower for some reason.
Just because like action happened and then both teams just split. Like we just had that whole like they just got both towers mid and there was like 5 men down here and they kill a witch doctor, but other than that there's no actual engagement. It's a lot of like build up to nothing.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Dire, move into the Roche pit. Low on minus armor here. It's not a very fast Roche, and they make the right call to back out. Maybe it's bait.
Yeah, it's a good scan.
Yep, they see it. They
Oh,
pop the
Hanskin.
dust.
Radiant's bottom
You crazy
tower is under
bastard.
attack.
Jeez, that's
Dagger
not
from
a crit.
downtown. That was a non-crit dagger for 250. What an ability. So I can't believe that thing costs 15 mana when it's maxed out. 15 mana! You know how little 15 mana is?
Pretty little, especially with the Vlads. Regens in about 7 seconds. Got a cooldown of about 6 seconds.
Well, look at you, Mr. Numbers.
Wow.
Now AF trying to decide if they want to be the ones to move into the Roche pit. And it appears the answer is yes.
You can't fight into the side of Exorcism going and Warlock ulti.
With Roche at half HP, it's like, dude, we're going to drop the birds. There's no way they're going to contest this.
If you don't have Orchid, there's just no way.
Fallen to the Radiant.
You have to like jump on the
Warlock, blow him up.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Add Finem. A little sign of life there. It's not the biggest lead for Alliance. 2k net worth, 4k experience. They do have a lead, but he just might help tip the scales a little. Old Limpy. Working on the Orchid. Oh, that's a duel infest bomb. Good night, Mr. Warlock. Now Madara maybe in trouble. Jonas wants to TP out, changes his mind now, says maybe he should TP out.
Hold the
They
wall.
come in, they kill Jonas. It's a lot of damage to Madara. Low. That'll be the end of the Aegis as Limp joins the party with some big damage. He still has a lot of mana to work with here. He's trying to isolate PA, but she jumps on top of the Witch Doctor, and EGM will pay dearly. A lot down on the side of Alliance, and they need to get out of dodge. Loda, he's silenced. He doesn't have an infest. It's a 1-for-4. What started as a good quick pick on the Warlock quickly devolved into a big overcommitment. That's a 3k net worth swing. Sure, they get the Aegis, but ouch. Limp, the only one that is not feeling the hurt.
Yeah, at least they used the Exorcism, I suppose, but having the Golems just means that now, as Alliance, they can't even capitalize on, like, Exorcism being down and try and go for, like, Storm Ganks and go, like, a tower push or something. And they don't have the best catch for sure, so Limp can just do this kind of stuff. He has another Invis Room. Not that it helps too much against track, but the lockdown is not really there for the Radiance.
No.
Was it a one-shot dagger? I don't know.
It wasn't a one-shot, but it was just like, oh, hey, look, there's a Wisp, dagger. Oh, look, Phantom Strike. Poop, poop, dead. Like, it's not fair, man. The little Wisp was unarmed. He didn't even have a weapon.
Ah! He's unarmed. He's got no arms.
He was friendly.
Funny.
Here we go. Oh, Limp. He jumps in. Another duel. Madara getting low, but it's a Warlock. Oh, are they going to have the damage to finish anybody off? Jonas will get the kill, but does not get the duel damage. It's a monster kill streak ended. It's a lot of gold for the LC, actually. 750, not too bad. Too bad.
It's 8 kills. Good luck, Limp. Actually, they might not even be able to kill this game.
34 damage is not too bad at 22 minutes. I think once this Orchid comes out on Limp, that's when things get a little bit scary.
Yeah, so he jumps. Bounty Hunter, dead. Warlock, dead.
PA, almost dead. I mean, the evasion is still annoying, but I mean, she doesn't have a Manta or anything. It's still just really good lockdown. Any follow-up, you know.
It's good for the
Dire's
Legion.
middle tower is under attack.
To like try catch her. See,
Let's
he's
do
got a Silver
Bloodborne.
Edge as expected, and then he goes. Or sorry, he's got a Shadow Blade as expected, and then into the Silver Edge. Be the build.
Dire's
Let's
middle
go,
tower is
Bloodthorn.
under attack.
Bam, 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 bam.
So, DP, looking at Yules into Octarine. Okay, a little Nectarine core there.
Yep, the build. Classic DP.
Yep. Low armor, move into Shivas or AC after this. Round that baby out, smooth the edges.
Good Shiva's game against Legion and Lifestealer.
Yeah.
But
And Storm.
Scythe as well against Storm. Eh.
What are you working on, little bounty hunter? You little silly Willy. He's got a plate mail and probably a little Lotus action, maybe? Little Lotus orb there. Do they have a okay? They've got mech on the Dark Seer. Yeah.
I wonder if he goes Scythe, actually, because Oshring, I mean, Scythe is pretty shit on DP, let's be honest. It's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
can,
think
like,
you go
silence the Storm,
Shiva's DP, Scythe Dark Seer, Warlock will get Glimmer Cape.
The worst part is he has to buy Greaves first, though, so that he can purge himself if he gets silenced. So, like, his Scythe is just miles away. I have,
Yeah,
like,
it
Warlock
really is.
ulti and DP silence right now for the Storm Spirit, and he can just buy an item to deal with that. He can just go, like, Track, or rather, Lotus Orb or something.
Yeah. If this game lasts long enough for all those items to come out, I mean, I'd Finem definitely have a chance, but the late game is still scary for them. With LC getting this kind of momentum, he now has a Shadow Blade. No upheaval this game, okay. Not a great upheaval game, to be fair.
Some people are down with it, as there's not so much. I guess when you have a Lifestealer as well as a Storm Spirit, it's not really that fun. Like just zipping or just raging doesn't do too much.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt, my friend. Well, split push action here, Alliance. Shoving down bottom. As Finem. They're going to TP down bottom. They want to defend this B. BA, Ion Shell on, ready to jump in. EGM behind the tree.
Dire's top
Very
tower
smart.
is under attack.
Easy play, but still clutch. Like that.
Nice. Brings them all back down the
nibbler.
bottom lane. Stop push top.
Dire's top tower is under
Hey,
attack.
hey, hey. Number of teleports
Radiant's
canceled.
courier has
0.
been killed.
I went with a 1. Clearly wrong.
Idiot. LC gets a courier snipe though. It's pretty nice. No cargo, but still.
Some
Courier
mad money.
kill.
Yep. Lincoln's on the PA. Definitely the item this game. BKB not gonna. I mean, BKB is sweet against the Storm for sure, but obviously against Duel, it's not the greatest. This helps against both Orchid.
Ooh,
And duel.
little free dual damage there.
How did that happen? Oh, he walked in there a century. That'll happen.
Yep. Yep. Not much you could do. But Orchid is up on limp. Didn't Orchid used to cost less mana? 100 seems like a lot. If you had asked me,
I
I
think
would have
that's
said
right.
75. I don't know why. It's just the number that feels right.
That's just you. That's how you just feel about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, Skylark has enough for Greaves. That'd be his choice, but he has no courier, so I suppose that's probably why he's not buying them yet. Oh, he just bought it now. It's on the ground. He's like, Io, can you, or Bounty Hunter, can you grab that and bring it to me, dude?
Life
What a
Stealer.
nice guy.
Look at this. He's skipping the Deso. He's switching it up. Loader. Ready to
Gotta
get
get that MKB.
Monkey King bar, indeed. Well
Sun
done.
Wukong.
Get out of my
Getting
head,
ready.
man. Wukong!
That's hype.
Yeah.
Dire's
hero.
structures
Woo.
are fortified.
Woo!
Dire's
Woo.
middle tower is under attack.
Here we go. Swift used in the mid lane. This could be a big fight here, boys and girls. Tier 2 mid. Exorcism already deployed. There's also a regen rune inside the bottle. Whoa, nice dual scepter and fence bomb done to a hell of a lot. But that death ward, look at that frog. Look at that frog. He's going in hard. Thug taking way too much damage, but he lives through it. He gets back. He gets
my
so
lord.
cycled. Now the Warlock hops the rock. They kill EGM. They're surviving through all of this. They kill the Wisp as well. My God, I can't believe Thug lived through all that. Impressive.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I mean, I guess it is all burst in a lot of ways, right? The sustained damage is certainly on the side of the rating with Ion Shells, PH.
I think they can take
won,
this
dude.
game. And in the back of my head, I've been thinking, you know, Alliance just need a little bit of time. You've got Storm, a great Infest Bomb carrier. He's farming. Like, a lot of things are going their way, and they're also in their comfort zone with all these picks. Like, this is Alliance bread and butter, but At Finem are really looking scrappy here. They've got a full Lincoln's up on PA. That's huge. Probably a Lincoln's coming up next for DP will also be huge. And if you want to talk about the most humongous thing that's coming out, it's Darkseer with his little Greaves there. So say goodnight to your Orchid Storm Spirit. That thing, well, it's good try.
So good against Warlock.
Yeah,
It's pretty huge.
You know,
And he didn't die too. Like, it's definitely not over for Alliance. I still like a lot of the stuff about their drafts. I like the fact that Limp is basically unkillable. I'm not sure what they're going to do against them. I like the fact that Jonas is almost into a Silver Edge. It's going to be good too.
Yeah. It's looking good for both sides. Really a pretty even game. Limp moving into BKB next here on the Storm Spirit. Definitely warranted here. A lot of things that go through BKB, but still can't really argue with it on Storm Spirit.
Yeah, just silence too strong.
Yep. Kind of a cool PA build. Do you just go like Abyssal next? Like, is that still the play? Because normally it's like Basher and then the Vanguard is that tanky piece, but here she's got the Lincolns.
Yeah, sometimes that's like a BKB instead
too good. Yeah.
But this is just a really good Lincoln's game, so.
Yep. You couple that with the Vanguard, she's actually pretty tanky. Decent armor, decent HP, a lot of mitigation.
I think Abyssal will be huge, just going to later parts. Especially up against the Storm now they know he's going to BKB too.
I wish Phoenix still existed.
You wish what?
Phoenix still existed.
Oh. Good dual offlaner.
I miss the laser. I feel like I kind of hate it when a hero goes from irrelevant, first pick, first ban, irrelevant again. You know, I'd much prefer Phoenix have a little more of a staple. Like, okay, yeah, he's very good here. That's cool, but not every game. Very full throttle hero, you know?
I think it's a hero that's in a good spot, but it's still a flavor hero, where certain teams just don't like playing it. Certain teams don't like running the lanes that the hero needs that much.
No, that's a fair point. Jonas, oh my, walks into the sentry but blinks back just in time. That was pretty close. He was kind of expecting that, it looked like. Finger on the trigger. Thug deploys the ultimate here, Exorcism for Roshan. And it looks like Alliance will not be in a position to contest. I think this is a freebie. Throw him all the way up top. He just TP'd there too. Brutal.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Go YOLO dives. Alright, big secure here. Onto the PA. Now with Lincolns too. Very tough target. So Spartan's still poor. Poverty mode. Oh, what's on his courier? Nice, going into a Glimmer.
The Glimmer Cape.
Budget method to deal with the silence.
You know, I'm glad Glimmer Cape is in the game. I remember when it came out, everybody hated it. It was the stupid item.
Super OP though.
It was.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of people that said just conceptually, like even if it's balanced, it's just a dumb item. And I think it's a good addition.
More support items. They're so good. Makes the game so much more fun.
I didn't buy it for a long time. I was always a proponent of like Brown Boots Aghanim's Witch Doctor, which is a viable pub build, but there's a lot you can do a lot with Brown Boots Glimmer Cape on a hero like that. It's a really crafty little item. It's
Witch Doctor Crystal Maiden.
Yeah,
plays, dude.
It's super sick.
Alright, there's the BKB. Limp, top of the net worth. Looking good. Can't be killed.
Big Papa Limp.
Do they have to kill him is the question? Oh, is Thug doing it? He's doing it. He's going Scythe.
This is how we do it.
Unless he's going his
I thought
own
it was
Lincolns, I
Lincoln's.
suppose.
I assumed it was Lincoln's, but you might be right. I think a Scythe is still possible.
Skylar's kind of farm too, though. Maybe he can just get it.
I mean, Scythe DP isn't the best, but is it really that bad? It's still all the kind of stats that she needs.
No, it's fine. It's just not as good as like armor, one would say, or survivability against the duel in this case with the Lincolns.
That is the bottleneck of this build, though, no doubt, is just having low armor. And it does help that they've got a Vlad's on their team. And Guardian Greaves, all that stuff. Yeah. Helps just a bit. So, a little bit of time on the Aegis here. Oh, just 1 minute into it. So they're going to 5-man, try to knock down this last tier 2 tower. Should be pretty easy.
Windows closing,
bro. Yeah. Did Complexity win? I don't know. This is the European stream, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Same thing, honestly. Same qualifiers.
Dire's
Both just
tower
EU.
has fallen.
Oh
Radiant's
my,
bottom
sorry, I
tower
can't help
is
it.
under attack.
The wee hours of the night here. Monkey King Bar now up on Loda.
Let's go!
Go! Big and
Spooky! Halloween!
Here we go.
Dire's
Thugs
structures are falling.
pulsing it. Madara in the front line. Aegis. Here we go. Long zip. Jumps on the Thug, but guess what? He survives.
Ghost.
Dire's top tower.
Tier 3 tower falls. Madara jumps in, trying to zone him out. This could be a lane of barracks here. Alliance not in a great position to hold. They do not have a cliff, and these barracks going down rapidly. They're not even going to get the Aegis here.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign.
A little bit of time left on this. Oh no, here we go. The fight breaks out. LC jumps in. Not the ideal duel. It's popped up in the air straight away. Skylark will survive through it. He survives long enough to turn it back wall. The rock is not enough from the Warlock. Alliance take the fight after losing barracks. There wasn't even anything to defend at that point. They jump out of the base and it just backfires. I think Adfina might have this one.
Yeah, I think they saw a moment where they thought they could just like get them on the run out, but Warlock ulti was still up, wasn't even used.
Limp jumping out into the back line, relocate.
Nice.
Very nice, but it won't save the tier 3 tower, and they still have 2 heroes dead. LC does have buyback, hanging on to it for now. 2 lanes of barracks at 33 minutes is a pretty big
Gem?
deal. They're dropping heroes left and right. I mean, this game's just over if you don't buy back. You gotta do something here. They're gonna lose the Wisp. Now Limp gets jumped out. He's silenced. The crit, the kills. It's a full team wipe. Triple kill for Madara. Alliance went from a 5v5 and losing a lane of barracks to losing a full team fight. A huge net worth swing, and now the second lane of barracks will fall. This game is crumbling beneath the feet of this Dire side.
Are they done for the day? Are they over? They're done, dude. They're like, we got Octarine Core. All these backups have been here for goddamn long.
Well, they destroy Thug, though. They get the duel. They'll trade the LC for it.
That was
Loda
good play,
moving
Bill.
outside of the base. Limp, where is he? He's back alive. The long-range zip. They split the 9. Madara, he is doing so much damage here, and he still has the Aegis. There it is. He'll come back to life. Limp still with a decent mana pool here. Remember, the TA is coming right back. Can they bring him down? Madara getting low. He dies. They managed to hold. They do get the Warlock, a couple of extra pickoffs, no buybacks used by Alliance, but where was that fight 2 minutes ago when they could have defended the goddamn high ground? What happened, Trent? Like, it's too little, too late.
It is, indeed. Couldn't find that moment. Too spooky. Ghosts.
Went through a full cycle, went on cooldown, then came back up again. Like, that's how long that sequence of just one at a time getting picked off inside their base. Like, I don't know. Watching that, Trent, how much of that do you feel like is game 10 out of 10 for the day fatigue? You know, they haven't played 10 full games, but you know, this is like going on 12 hours of straight Dota.
Yeah, I think that it's got to play some sort of a factor.
Like, that was just... They could have made a hold there, at least at the second lane of barracks. Maybe they had to lose one, but...
Well, they tried
lost.
to make a hold because they thought they were like getting an advantageous jump out, but once that Warlock got dumped and they died, that was it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. They did sort of try to make a hold. But even still, it's like, you lost the barracks, you jump out in this clunky area where you don't really have great vision or control. It's so much better for stuff like the Warlock ult to just cripple you, as we saw. And then you lose that and then die one at a time, and then the barracks. It's just like this compounding series of errors. And now this game went from, like, look at the gold graph. It's been pretty even to just that colossal error somewhere. Oh my god.
Those racks go down. It's like, oh, 12k lead.
And no big deal. Take a look at the net worth, and yeah, this is where it gets scary with the supports on the Radiant just getting huge. You know, you look at the Witch Doctor, he's at 2400. Warlock, he's got blinked out. fire. So they might not be able to get high ground off this, but it's a 2-for-1. And if you're at Finem trading buyback for buyback, you're definitely okay with that. They're pretty much just one good team fight away.
Even a half-ass team fight at this point.
Yeah.
PA up too. Should build anything fun, exciting.
Abyssal.
Plate mail. No buybacks required on the Radiant. I can agree with that. I don't think that's an issue. She was the guy done for the DP. Dexter. He went bots. Is his site like on the courier or something?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No, he just doesn't have anything else other than bots. Oh, he bought the
Shivas.
full 4 staff, right?
Up on Storm, so that's 1 apiece. And Loda now moving into a crit stick. Wow.
Let's gotta hope for the best. Maybe they can blow up the PA with him.
Propaganda hit. Initiation onto the DP. Relocate on the way. It's a lot of damage. EGM getting a decent death ward here. They actually find the pick on Death Prophet, and maybe even more. Skylar goes down next. Now Madara locked down. It's 3 in the grave. No buybacks available. Did Alliance just manage to somehow do this?
Oh my god. Lane's actually in a decent spot too. They can probably get a tower. No racks though.
Yeah, not quite enough. Okay, I got excited. But like, I mean, a moment ago this game seemed like it was over for Alliance, and they just get this great pick. The power of Infest Bombs, dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of mobility between the relocate on the Legion and then the Infest Bomb through the Storm Spirit. And they do have that Deso... Oh no, they didn't go Deso. Sorry, you went MKB, so slightly still on the tower push.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But the tier 2 mid will start taking some damage. There is a glyph for Ad Finem, but of course they'll save it for the high ground. PA's buyback actually is now available. She was just a few gold short. Probably won't use it, only 15 seconds, but something to just keep in mind.
I'm surprised they glyphed.
Yeah, me too. Lions still get a tower, they get a little punishment. Pop a dust looking for a straight bounty hunter, but they will not be so lucky.
Oh, can Alliance fully pull this one back? I heard they through their last game apparently with some mistake buybacks. Seems like they were ahead and had made some unfortunate decisions. That's only what I'm reading though, so I don't know. I haven't watched the game, so please don't blame me. But that's what I heard. So it's looking like it didn't affect them though. Like, damn, those are some serious plays to be making at this point in the game. It's a lot of mental toughness at this point.
Yeah, dude.
Rosh is back up. Everyone's here on the Dire. No Infest Bomb available. That would be the only problem. EGM.
5 seconds. It's coming up, though. They might be able to do this. No. They're going in. Not in the right place at the right time. No, it's the relocate. They've got to go now. Zip in from the storm. Roach getting low. He gets in the deck. Radiant gets the kill as well as the Aegis. It's on the PA and now Liv in big trouble. This could be the game ender as Ad Finem seem to be taking a good fight. The rock comes down. Jonas is taking too much damage from DP and now Loda on the run. 3 of his teammates down. With nowhere to be found. He was relocated back. Loader will fall. Ad Finem clean up the fight. They get the Roche and they walk away still with the Aegis. I think Alliance needed to do something crazy. They had to go for it, but it looks like this one might soon be over.
You can't hold racks against Aegis DP anyway, so well, I could have been Aegis or Cheese DP for that matter. So
yeah,
good attempt. 2 heroes down. Storm clears the wave. Brings the Lysander though, and they just Abyssal.
Madara doing some okay damage here. Who's going to kill who?
Nice jump.
Going in deep, but Hanskin just barely survives the stick charge. Will be the end of the Aegis. Now a buyback on the Storm. It's a noble effort to try to make this hold from Alliance, but Limp getting locked down. He makes it back. Madara in deep with Thug. The Coconut bouncing around like crazy. Ad Finem still with a lot of reasonably healthy heroes, though. Thug looking to reinitiate. He doesn't have the ultimate for another 15. BKBs now get popped. Madara reinitiates, brings down the Wisp straight away. Witch Doctor falls to boot. Now Loda. If he dies here, this could be the end. The Life Stealer must live, and he will fall. Yes, he's cool. Jonas on his way in. It's a noble effort from Alliance, but they just can't do it. Now the Storm's down.
Damage.
GG is called. Ad Finem taking a win over Alliance, 34-22. Beautifully done. Great execution. And with a DP, no less. My predictions, well, not the best we've made. I got to stop betting on Storm Spirits, but Much deserved win here for this Radiant squad. Very.
Yeah, team everyone's been really hoping to make it to one of these majors, you know. Their big breakout last year at the Summit was huge. This time, just barely falling short against VP. Went to the Summit instead, and now they're here in the regional qualifiers. Invited, not qualifying into NA.